Good evening, cats. Alpharius of Epirus here. This is going to be a slightly longer video. We are covering the Kaz Open. Ooh! Obviously only my games, but many thanks to Kazrim for organising it. It was much of the funds, and I have to say, like, with all of the stuff that sort of got in the way, really impressed how chill it was. Apparently, wine was involved, but super good, man. Once it got going, it was sick. Single elimination, best of 5, 3 warlords. I chose this bad boy, Alfie, my man, my bitch. Alpharius, Durak, Rask, and Bulveye. I got to the semi-finals, so the games will go through my 2 qualifying rounds and then the semis, where I went out to the eventual winner of the tournament. His decks are sick. I did misplay with my ball against one of his decks, but the other 2 games, fuck. Like, just, you know, if anything else, skip to the games where I lose and just watch that guy. Insane. So, decks, you've seen this before. So good. So good. Love it. Kind of wondering if I need to change up little bits and bobs, but it still works a treat, and this has been largely unchanged forever, like 2 months. So, you know, card draw, damage, Pale Spear, you know, damage, stun, damage, so good. Bulveye Buster Rhyme. This is Kazrim's deck. This is so cool. Big props for him to making this. Build a board, slap him in the face, rinse, repeat. You know, so dangerous. And finally, still haven't changed the name of that. Rusty. I've had this deck ages. I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not I change Mortarion's Resolve for like a Death Shroud or something. Put in some anti-stealth or something, but this just slows him down, and then you slap him repeatedly with like Iria or Gizolk or Halden until they stop moving. You know, you get like beyond turn 8 with this deck and you probably won. So, fun times. Let's have a look. Oop, that is not what I was going to look for. So, all the way back here, we have got 9 games, so, like, bear that in mind. Skip through to the ones you like. So, Mawak. Here we go. So my first opponent, nice chap.
We are Legion. Death to the false emperor.
Hadn't considered this guy. Not my favourite guy, but okay. He's gonna get 3 damage off.
This is about victory, true victory.
He's quite happy with that. So, yeah, if you haven't, try out a tournament. Tournaments are so much fun. You know, back, you know, doing my job now, and they offer a lot of cool feels for when you're tired from work. You can start off with like something small, like the weekly events are super fun, they're super chill, organised by Gore, and it's a really lovely environment. If you have less than 1,000 legendary points, which will probably be most new people, there is a second founding tournament. Get involved in that. You cannot go wrong with that. Like, you will do absolutely fine. You know. And if you need any help, ask on the forums. Go to the deck building, put your deck down, some great people. They'll give feedback. You know, give it a go. Experiment. So I'm tired of him hitting me 3. So, you know, that guy's quite cool. I'm kind of happy with him hitting me. Like, it means that he's at 2 power. Like, I have plenty of ways to gain health. I do not care. You know, so he's got a good hand size because, you know, he's playing me, Alpharius. That was quite unfortunate. Like, you know, you'd hope that one of them would die. But I'm looking pretty tight at the moment. And he's about to take at least 2, if not 8 damage. So, I haven't yet, but I won the last weekly tournament, so... Oh no, Pyrrhus, stop talking about it. Jeez, get over it. Yeah, sorry guys. But I will at some point be getting Canis Vertex, and as soon as I do, I will make a deck and play. I can't promise it'll be good because I suck at deck building, but you know, we'll flesh it out. We'll see what it's like. It's got to be fun, right? And you know, chances are, probably just because work's a bit mad, I probably wouldn't have played the ranked before I do it. Hopefully, so I'll try my best to. I'll try my best to just play that in ranked from 2,500, see where it goes. You know. Obviously, it depends how shite I am. Yeah, so he's got this cool aggro deck, but obviously it's Alpharius, so he hasn't found it particularly easy to kind of get it off the, like, you know, up and rolling. And I've obviously multiple ways to win here. So that's game 1. So, you know, that was good. It was good. Game 2. So he's got Khan. He had some cool characters in this. I quite like that. Yeah, so as I said, if you've got a better card than Mortarian's Resolve, let me know. I do think I probably need to change it. Like, it's good, but is it that good? Maybe. So I'm assuming that's just a cycle through the deck, right? Because most Khan decks, I would imagine, have quite a high troop threshold. You know? And he wants to draw without giving me card draw. I don't know. So, you know, this is sort of an interesting matchup for Durak, because obviously I'm looking to slow down the game and he wants nothing like that. So he's going to hit me as much as he can, get a health lead. I've actually got quite a high energy cost on my cards, so I'm really hoping he's not going to just blow me out in the next 2 turns, really. So I like flat out like just pass my 4th turn, well, my 3rd turn. You know, I've got answers, I've got solutions, so that was a little concerning. So yeah, like, what, 3 turns and he's taken 26 of my health? Not today. Take that, Keth bike. So yeah, I've got 6 mana, you know, I've got a bit of leeway. Obviously I'm going to play Purity of Will once I've done that. As you may have been wondering why I attacked with my 7 health Durak. I was fairly confident like he couldn't nuke me. You know, you could sweeping advance into a Goldstones, but it's a risk I needed to take. So, you know, wearing him down. Wearing him down. I've been out for a while. I don't know what that was for. Maybe, like, he just had nothing better to play and he knew it might be over. I think he knows it's over. Which makes me curious as to what was in his hand, but yeah, I mean, obviously this is clearly GG. But it was a cool idea though. Like, mucho respect for bringing Khan to a tourney. Khan's such a badass. Love his new skin. Let's go back down. So... Forgot about this. Last one, Bulveye versus Bulveye. Bulveye doesn't get easy matches. So, obviously, you guys might be... Some of you might be sitting there going, oh, why are different warlords each time? In this format, you have to win with all 3 of your warlords. So, you know, because I won with Durak and because I won with Alpharius, I can't play them again until my next opponent. You know, should I get there? I get there. So that guy's really sick. I mean, you know, he can attack basically every turn, provided he survives, and he will get bigger. He never lives, but he does like 2 damage for what he does, and usually takes something with him, so that was obviously a bit of a misplay by him. He should have played that guy first, but hey, 1 mana, 1 health, sorry. Nothing in it. Did I pass? Yeah, I passed. Yeah, maybe could have gotten away with not doing that. That's fine. Like, keeping his board clear. I've got a reasonable hand, so you know, not too bothered. I have the first turn advantage. Probably was a bad play though. I should have sacrificed the 2/2 in hindsight. Edict man, and sitting there going, I just want to play this, but where is the time? So we're trading pretty heavily. Kind of glad he used that mortar strike there. Precipitating the Doma. To march with impunity. What do I do at this point? This is quite cool. I think it's a bit too slow, but it's a cool idea. So I just, you know, make stuff fat. Sup? You can see he's getting his board out. I've got my board out. So, you know, sort of make or break moments, really. Like, obviously, that's a great top draw for me. Mixed up fat. I've got 15 damage out. Like, he's got work to do to take my 21 health. Shame, really. I think the only reason I won this was because I got the first turn. Like, if you look at our boards respectively, like, this was nasty. He still does like 12 damage to my face. Like, sorry, it's gonna be 14 damage to my face, which isn't bad considering. Like, if he had just something, you know, could have been big.
You fight like a parasark. Aye, you are a worthy foe.
But, you know, Bulveye takes Bulveye. We would have seen that outcome. Okay, so I get through, you know, the first round. Now onto the quarters, and I get to play my favourite guy, Durak Rask. True gentleman. Say hello to him if you ever see him. Hello! So, back to Alpharius. He's totally my go-to guy.
Legion. It gives me no pleasure to do this.
I love this pants. Put your blades away, Nicona. Don't know what accent I was going for there. Like a cheeky governor. You heard. Goddamn Nicona. Fairly certain one or two of these games I was a little rude. Yeah, no, I know what happens in this one. This is mean. I apologize, Durak. This was really harsh. Stealth. I really hate it. I don't know what that is meant to simulate. Who says that? Like a leper laughing. So yeah, you can see what I'm up to. I'm gonna keep him on low mana for like ever. That was a little mean. Like he's got a good tempo coming out, despite the fact that I'm starving him of mana. Energy, sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Like he's got a 5-point lead in me, you know. He's got his sentenced guy out. Like it's not the end of the world. Though obviously he's had to pass a turn. I'm sure he would like to have played something. Maybe that was the wrong move. I don't know. I just wanted to get rid of it. I'm so tired of it. Let's stun him. So, you know, obviously he might play something, but otherwise it's another wasted turn. So I'm obviously on 7 mana. I was wondering about that. I was like, oh, is this too risky? He's a Raven Guard. I don't want to get under 20. You know. I'm trying to save orbital base because I'm hoping to draw into Pell Spear. I'll have some health. Do I get Alfie? No. He was quite relevant, like, you know, I needed someone that could deal 2 damage. Do I just kill him with that? Yeah, I just kill him with that. Yeah. I get 3-4 out on the board. Worth. That was quite a cool little trick. does that card say specifically? Oh. Oh, look, it's got similar artwork as well. That's cool. Look at that. They're the same picture. Sort of. Ugh. So I got a guy out. So he goes and has a hide. Goddamn Nicona. It's fair enough. I'd hide from Mortal on the score. So obviously I'm just drawing out my deck. That's quite nice. Looking for some answers.
For the Emperor.
Stun. Oh no. Is he why I did it? Obviously he doesn't want me doing that. That's quite irritating. I could do without that. So well. Ugh. So rude. That's why Pale Spear is in that deck. I say it every time. And that's a ball game. So, you know, the double sabs was quite rude. I did apologise for that. We then got game 2. So he continues with Nicona all the way through, which is cool. His other decks were Durak, Rask, and Mortarion, I think. Which would have been interesting to see.
We
But
are the route.
It gives me no
playing this
pleasure
Nicona
to
was
do
good
this.
fun. What's that, sweetie? The glasses based thing. Oh, okay. Sorry. So, nice. Similar start for him. Obviously, I get this guy out because the guard. That's cool. Like, oh. Oh, jeez. Been a long day. Long day in work. Oh. So, you know, starting to get my board out. It's looking pretty good. So obviously the ordering there was very important because you wanted to get the Vorax out into play. I'm gonna kill that off now. I've got ward on the Nissa Scout because you know he has to face it in order to like face hit it or do that. Although I think it survives a reasonable amount of time. Oh yeah, and I could have buffed them, but I thought that might be more important. I think I was right. I don't know what he had in hand, but obviously he pitched a few cards there. So I've got quite a decent mana base now. I'm obviously going to buff and slap, as they say. So I'm sort of really hitting my stride, keeping his board under control. I think one of the issues is because they, all of my things have ward, like Nikanu's ability is sort of rendered a bit useless. He's doing a good job, like he's whittling me down, but that Dharma's just so fat, and I keep drawing Pi Alphas, which I'm sure is not appreciated. So, big ass board out. Yeah, it's a tricky thing here. He's just got to try and keep my board as small as possible, really. But Dharma's just getting too fat, way too fat. There's a ball game. Okie dokie. So. So that's game 2. Game 3. My final victory, that's actually a loss, is Durak Rask versus Durak Rask. I mean, Nicest. So these are the quarters. Being 2 opponents, fairly pleased with.
It gives me no pleasure to do this.
And like I said in the semis, in the next one I play against the guy who'd win it. Oh, his decks, man. Magnus is cancer. It needs to be nerfed. So needs a nerf. Although, I think was it Kazrim who was talking about it? I do sort of agree with whoever sentiment it was. I think it was Kazrim's. They need to make a change to the energy rather than, the psychic mana, rather than, Magnus in of himself. Because it's having a second resource. It's too good. It's too good. Especially when you just get it. There's no way to influence it. I think it should be it really interestingly would you change his action to, and maybe the action of all of them, to gain, they use their action to gain psychic mana. That might be better. Because it's just shit. And this isn't a complaint because I lost against that Magnus. It's genuinely not. I mean, that deck was super well crafted and played to perfection. But, it was a bit like when Kaz was streaming when he first came out, and he was kind of talking about how tired he was with the meta. And I mean, I know people who took a break from the game because it was just fucking ridiculous. And rightfully so. And he's still mad. It's better. And the game's very playable. But they do need to do some work on him, in my humble opinion. What did I do here? Because I need to go to Coleman. Oh, that was it, yeah. But yeah, so sorry, I haven't really been focusing on this game at all. But you know, I'm sure you've been watching it. Yeah, obviously I've got a really nice board. I've got a great hand. It's just hard, man. Like, this is the problem with Durak Rask. Like, if you let him get big, man just tanks. Man will not be. No, man will not take shit. So that's a little irritating. What do I do now? I can't remember. Oh yeah. Durak Rask just kills vehicles. Glad I remember that on the day. So obviously I'm looking pretty heavy right now. He needs to get rid of Yu-Gi-Oh! Just definitely a good call. Halden Tal is a problem. I'm conflicted about that. Like, I'm not. It certainly wasn't the wrong thing to do, but still conflicted. I guess with that, he probably knew I had one. Like, there's no point dealing 4 damage only for it to regain 3. Might as well kill a bloke. This is pretty rude. Because guess where that Joker goes? Yeah. A lot of respect for Durak Rask. He is a true gentleman and a scholar. A lot of fun. Oh, I need to get some energy, man. Should it be pausing this long? Well, I'm sure you can imagine at this point that Nicona does something and then I kill Nicona, because I don't really understand why it's decided to pause there. So, now we go on to probably the most interesting games, which are the ones that I lost. Horrifyingly. This is probably the maddest game. I came really close, like it probably in reality wasn't close at all, like he probably didn't feel under pressure at any point, but I felt I did well.
We are Legion.
It's just he's so difficult to fucking kill. Especially with his opening. His opening was just ridiculous.
This is about victory. True victory.
Oh yeah, also, look at those cards, man. Look at the card backs. Really cool. Primarch, though. That's scary. Like, I saw that and I was immediately intimidated. Didn't change my game plan, though. Lose hard. The big problem is, like, and this is what I'm talking about, just it gets bigger and bigger and there's literally nothing you can do. And he's played 2 City of Lights. Like, what do you do? Like, oh no, Magnus has no mana. Sorry, energy. Who cares? He's gaining 4 psychic energy a turn, man. It's ridiculous. And he's got this prick. I can't just kill it. It's so annoying. I think I played the Pale Spear. Just start racing. Like, I think I did well. I think I did pretty good here. My second game I balls up. Like, I mean, I don't want to show it to you. I'm gonna, but fucking embarrassing. Oh look, he's got 32 health again. 33, sorry, I can't do maths. That's right, with an S, I'm English. So yeah, just, you know, wearing it down. I wonder if I should have just done it to his face. Like, that may have been the sensible play. Probably, in hindsight, knowing what I know happens, it probably was, but hey ho. So, you know, I'm getting him low. I said low. He's below half health. Beat his fucking face in. Getting some cards. Do I Malgator the Penthu? Yeah, I was tedious as all fuck. I mean, look at that, man. 26 energy in a full board. Like, what do you do? What do you do? This is ridiculous. So I killed Penthu. Stun him out, get a board going again. I mean, you know, it's going to disappear, but he's clearly hunting. I get that, that's sort of cool. So what do I do? Yeah, heal. Again. Not sure that was the right move. I mean, you know, I got 10 health out of it. At the time I thought it was the right thing to do.
Victory.
Stop him from attacking me. Sort of wonder if I should have orbital based. I definitely should have done. That was silly. Like, I have 28 health. If he was going to kill me, he was going to kill me. Dari had it in, the combo in hand all the time. He was just, you know, toying with me. God. So, you know, I get him super low. Super low. And here it is. Here it is. Look at that. With 40 mana. What a fucking joke, man. Now he DCs and I obviously concede because it was clear I was going to lose. But Magnus is so busted. Like, I think I would have been ashamed of him if he hadn't got to the finals with this deck. Like, it's just so good. Oh, interesting. Did he show me die? That's really cool. Because in the thing he DC'd, but it's nice that it shows me what he was doing. I'm glad that caught up. Because weirdly, even though that happened, it thinks that I won. But obviously I didn't. Alright, I'll show you this. So, right, don't judge me. I did terribly. I should have been this board. Well, no, maybe not should have. I should have done better. I made some massive misplay at some point, and it was super embarrassing. I didn't even know if you noticed or not. Probably didn't. Too busy beating my face in.
True victory.
I stuck with Alpharius. I mean, Alpharius is my strongest deck, and this guy, I saw clearly knew what he was doing. I was like, I'm gonna stick with what I'm good at. I mean, maybe Durak Rask might have done better against Bulveye. I don't know. I don't think so, because he can just he can wait just like Durak Rask can. I don't think he cares. I don't have enough sort of stealth hate in that Durak Rask deck. I think I have any, to be honest. Like, look at that board, man. Like, turn 3. So good. That's the nut straw, man. Nut straw. Nut straw. Nut straw. So what do I do at this point? I did something really stupid. He's just kicking the piss out of me. That's quite a cool addition. I quite like that. So I do that, and okay. Stun him out. Do I draw here? Probably should have drawn there. Probably saving it for the Pale Spear, but I should have thought it's probably quite clear that I'm not getting anything out at this point. Oh, here it is. Here's my mistake. I don't asteroid spell. So here I'm playing thinking I'm going to get Ortolan score next turn. I'm clearly not. Like, yeah, no, that was my embarrassing thing. I don't know why I did that. Fucking embarrassing. Because, like, if I'd asteroid belted and then Ortolan scored, I could have possibly drawn into a harrowing. Because I would have been turn 10. I don't know. But yeah, so obviously I conceded this point. But again, super good deck. Like, I mean, really well crafted. I mean, that's not a surprise, obviously. He's clearly very good, but I like his little differences. I like that. It's quite good. And then we go into the last game, I'm afraid, guys. I mean, it's been a long journey, and it was certainly lots of fun. And it's Alpharius versus Alpharius. And this is how I know he's truly better than me. He beat me at Alpharius. I mean, I'm going second, which is a bit of a handicap, and I get that as my draw, which is
This is about victory.
not
True victory.
the best opening hand you want. Fairly certain I got chaff most of this. And probably played it badly too.
This is about victory. True victory.
I'm trying not to come across as salty. He did genuinely beat me because he was the better guy. There's no doubt about that. And the Kaz Open was so much fun to do. Really great. So I've got 2 instruments, which like would be better if, you know, it wasn't Alpharius versus Alpharius. Like, and he knows I've got it, and I know he's got it, so neither of us are going to want to play this cray boy, because no one wants to take 9 damage to the face. So, you know, we're stunning each other out. I've got a bit of an energy buffer because I've been asteroid belting. I'm trying to draw through, get some of my key cards out, and, you know, I'm not getting them. I guess there could have Alphariuses, but I was already thinking, like, I've got a lot of cards, I've got 8, he's an Alpharius deck, he's going to make me draw, like, he's getting all his stun out. I am struggling to do that. Do I play that? Yeah. Like, looking back, I wonder if I should have just landed that guy. Although I guess I take 3 damage either way. So, you know, I open a Harrowing. That's not bad, considering that, you know, we're 1 turn away from that sort of environment. I get this guy, which was not the best draw for this matchup. What can you do?
Coming.
I get a card. My 9 cards in hand. It's alright. Does he mill me? So I think there's both of his lambdas used. What do I do? Probably something terrible. Am I just harrowing him? Surely I'm just harrowing him. Why did I do that? That feels wrong. I must have been really drunk or tired. Madness. Madness! Why did I do that? Okay. I guess I was thinking this guy's in the way if he gets an attack off. Though obviously harrowing now is really nice. Please tell me I harrowing. Yeah, there we go. Jesus. So, you know, we're wearing each other out. Like, I'll be honest, my hand's not that great. You know. He obviously returns the harrowing. Gets that guy, which is super rude. What do I do? I think I just die. Yeah. It was a nice play. Good hold. So obviously I stun him out,
For the Emperor.
heal a bit. I think I orbital, like I'm just at this point like, what the fuck, I need my why not orbital? Maybe I should. Like if I'd had that, if I'd had one more one of many, I think I could have taken him. Oh, but I didn't!
Victory. True
Because it
victory.
looks like I made some awful plays, I think. Whereas this guy played Alfie like a boss. Look at that reach, 20 health, and I've just pitched another card. And like all my stuns sort of come at a weird time. Like, I mean, maybe instead I should have just orbital, like, and hope to orbital into like a pale spear or something. Yeah, that was really frustrating. Like if I just hunted for another harrowing, maybe it would have been different. Like I've got no health. Ah, pitch my hand. $16 cards, 1 in 16 to get it. It's, you know, not that ideal for me in terms of odds. Obviously, I try and stop him from killing me that way, but he's going to have something. Yeah, there we go. I think he's got Pale Spear, right? Has he not? Oh. How does he kill me then?
For humanity.
Ah! Did so well. Yeah, and I draw a Malgator and it's like, oh great. Like, wonderful. How does he kill me?
For humanity.
Yeah, that was a useless draw. Stun him out. I'm just looking for a little bit of card draw. That's what one wanted many. Is it this turn? Yeah, here we go. GG. 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 There we go. I think I've got another harrowing in there as well. Like, I had so many outs. But, no, I mean, he took me to fucking pieces. So, that's it. Like, really, really good tournament. Sorry about my energy, it's been a long day. But 9 games, 2 3-0s, 1-0 3 loss. Like, I feel pretty pleased with that, you know. Went on to win the weekly. I'll stop talking about it. So, all in all, great Saturday. Kaz, if you do another one, count me in. It was fucking awesome. Next video, I'm either going to do Canis Vertex if I've got it by then, or I'm going to do a review of my white scars in the Legion, like the card set creation competition. If I'm allowed to, I'll do a bit of a review of all of them, although I think Scuff D might be doing that, so I might keep my distance. But I'm doing my fucking set, because my set, and I want to talk about it. So shoot me. Anyway, thanks for keeping in. Any comments, any feedback, let me know. I know I made a ton of mistakes in that, but, you know, point them out. Tell me how I could have done better. What decks would you brought if you were competing? Definitely get involved in tournaments, man. Great fun. Bruce of Epirus signing out.